Chill. Copyright, y'all. Chill out with that. Welcome all. It's your boy, B Mark. Welcome to another podcast episode. And today, like I promised on Monday, I'm going to keep it light for y'all. We going to talk about... Alright, y'all, chill out. Warner Brothers. Not copyright my stuff, please. We're talking about, Space Jam. As you know, there's a sequel coming out starring LeBron James. But as far as the first one that came out on November 15th, 1996, great movie. A lot of people just enjoy Space Jam. Space Jam was a good movie. Just a good movie. I mean, it's not like top-notch, deserves an Oscar or something like that. No. But it's a good family movie. Even if you like basketball or not. I mean, it's Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan. Who would have thought that combination would work? The sequel, we never thought we'd get, but the sequel, starring LeBron James, comes out July 16, 2021. Now, I'm going to do another one of these once that come out, to compare the actual movie. I'm not here to talk about the movies. I'm here because I saw something on Instagram that compared the cast of Space Jam 1 versus Space Jam 2 in a 7-game series, as if they were teams. And, me being a basketball connoisseur.
I said it right. Connoisseur.
Yeah, I said it right. I had to weigh in on this discussion. And, throw up the picture. This is what they have as the lines. For Space Jam, they got a point guard, Muggsy Bogues. If you don't know who Muggsy Bogues is, that's okay. He was the red alien. At the 2, they have Michael Jordan. Y'all know who Michael Jordan is. He's Jordan, man. And then at the 3, they had Larry Bird. Now, Larry Bird made a cameo in the movie when he was golfing with Michael Jordan. I'm going to swap him out for someone that actually was there. But I'm gonna talk about if Larry Bird was on the team and if Larry Bird wasn't. But Larry Bird made a cameo, was golfing with my man Mike Jordan. And then in his replacement, on my second side of this, is Larry Johnson. You don't know who Larry Johnson is? Charlotte Hornet, along with Muggsy Bogues. He was the purple alien. At power forward, they got Sir Charles Barkley, and he was the orange alien. At center, they had Patrick Ewing, which was the green monster. That's a solid lineup. That's a solid team. And then on the flip side, for Space Jam 2, as far as we know right now, point guard, they got Damian Lillard. We haven't seen anything from Space Jam 2, so if you don't know who Damian Lillard is, I don't know what you guys say. Congratulations to my man Dame, though. He made cover of 2K21. And we got Kyrie, Riri, Irvin, Mr. Bucket himself. Small forward, you got Klay Thompson, one half of the Splash Bros. At power forward, you got LeBron James, Y'all know who LeBron James is. And at center, you got Anthony Davis, the Brown. Now, that's a very, very, very good team. And it's the best of 7 series, as if it was the NBA final. And I'm going to give y'all some positive and negatives and then some head-to-head matchups of what would probably happen if they played. But I'm going to give y'all my prediction. Let's start off with the original Space Jam cast. The positives for the original Space Jam cast is they got Mike Jordan.
They thought I wasn't going to start off with Mike Jordan, the best player to ever play basketball, as the number one positive.
They got Mike Jordan.
1996? My man just came off a championship. Go playing with Mike Jordan like that. Positive number 2. If we're using the one they put up with Larry Legend, he's Larry Legend. I mean, you don't just earn that name for no reason. He's Larry Legend. Top 10 player of all time.
Did y'all watch my top 10 list? Y'all should.
And then the third positive for them is Charles Barkley. Sir Charles was a monster during this time. That man, when he played basketball, like a lot of you don't give that man credit, he was a problem, MVP. But the fourth positive for them is that they have role players on their team, or people that's willing to take a step back, that's not as demanding as the other team might be. They would work well I could see them as a team. Regardless, they have Larry Legend or Larry Johnson, they would be cold. With Larry Bird, obviously, they'd be better. But I mean, in 1996, Larry Bird, there was no Larry. He wasn't playing, he was retired. So, prime Larry Bird, bucket. The negatives for the original cast, though, Patrick Ewing, because he would just clog up the paint. Back in those days, you used to get a big old dude, just a big dog. Put him in that middle. He block shots, rebound, dunk the basketball. And that's what Patrick Ewing did. But he's clogging up the paint. Nowadays, it's a little more finesse. It's not as much power. They playing 5 out. So he would have to go guard someone on the perimeter, and they're going to go around him and score. And he's a liability now. That's about all the negatives I can see out of that lineup. They got a lot of slashers, too. I mean, it's not really a lot of outside shooting for them. It's a lot of getting to the hoop and getting the bucket. Let's move on to the positives for the Space Jam 2 crew. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna start off with this one? Same thing for the other one. They got Bron. He's Bron. Regardless of how you feel about LeBron James, he is a generational talent. He is a bucket, so he deserves the first positive. Just tally that for me. Second positive is they have two dominant guards, as in Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving. Both of them are certified assassins. Buckets. They get a stamp right before they win the ring. Certified bucket. And they go out there and they perform because they certified buckets. The third positive for that Space Jam 2 crew, if that 5 ever got together, which would never happen, they ain't got enough money for all that, they are the most skilled offensive team of all time. Everyone on that team can score. We ain't talking like 10. We talking like each one of them are capable of 22, 23 plus points per game. They putting up numbers. The negatives for them though, just judging from all their characters, there's not enough ball. This team, them 5 do not work as a team. There's not enough basketball for them. There's one basketball and there's 5 22, 23 plus point per game guys. So they wouldn't work because someone would feel like they're not getting their touches. Another major problem for them, nobody can guard Mike. Who's going to guard Michael Jordan? Wherever you tell me that can guard them, there's a mismatch somewhere. Either it's the mismatch guarding Michael and Michael going to go off for 60, or there's someone else who's going to have a mismatch and they going to go crazy. So no one can guard Mike. And if Larry Legend is playing, we talking prime Larry Legend, no one can guard him. You could put Braun on him, but that puts a disadvantage on whoever's guarding Charles Barkley. So I'm saying, it doesn't matter. That's a problem. If we talking just Mike and, we have Larry Johnson instead of Larry Bird. If Larry Bird's there, it's a problem. No one's going to be able to stop Larry Bird. With all that being said, let's just get to some facts, y'all. Let me bring out the book. My bad, y'all. I know y'all ain't want to see the book twice in a row. But, just to be real with y'all, I wrote some stuff down. First, I'm going to give you the first one with Larry Legend. And I'm going to tell you outright, best out of 7. The original Space Jam cast win in 6. They win 4 games. Space Jam 2 win 2. Reason why I say that. No one can guard that man. You see this right here. No one can guard that man, Michael Jordan. Damian Lillard can't guard him. Kyrie Irving can't guard him. Klay Thompson can't guard him. But if LeBron guards him, then who's going to guard Charles Barkley? And then not only that, no one can guard him. Larry Bird. LeBron James can guard Larry Bird, but Klay Thompson can't guard Charles Barkley. So they can't switch. No one on their team can really switch. So it creates a mismatch somewhere. They just going to have to live with that mismatch. And they're going to have to lock up everywhere else. But I don't see that happen. And like I said, it's not enough basketball between them. So still don't think they would win. We had Larry Johnson. I'm taking it to 7. Because now, they only got to worry about Mike. But, you know what I'm saying? I just saw that on Instagram. I just want to give y'all something light and fun. Never go against the original. I'm going to compare when the movie come out. So that's a whole nother year from now. Y'all be ready for that. I'm actually compare movie to movie. I can't compare a movie because the other one ain't come out. Matter of fact, I'm about to watch Space Jam now. I'm out. Peace and love, y'all.